Hello and welcome back to the Brodeurland Show. I'm so glad you're here. Today's topic on the Brodeurland Show is patience. That's right. Now you may be thinking, Mr. Broder, I've got to be patient. I've got to wait. That's right. You got to be patient throughout this whole video so you can better understand the whole idea of being patient. But to really explore the idea of patience, I've got 3 topics lined up to really help us understand it. And first, you got to learn how you can be patient with yourself. Second, sometimes things unfold in their own time. So you know what? Be patient. And third, patience is all about having a good attitude while you wait. Now, you know the drill here. We've got to dive on in. We got to better understand what the Brodeurland definition is for patience. So what are we waiting for? I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's dive on in and let's explore the Brodeurland definition for patience right now. So our Brodeurland definition for patience, it goes like this. Patience is the ability to stay calm in the face of adversity, waiting, frustration, or suffering in order to see the good that will come from your efforts. Now that you know the Brodeurland definition for patience, we really got to dive on in. We really got to explore this whole idea of being patient. And to do that, I got 3 quotes lined up today that really embody, that really embrace the idea of being patient in our everyday lives so you, yes you, can become that best version of yourself. So what are we waiting for? I'm ready to dive on in to our first quote right now. Our first quote today is by Saint Francis de Sales, and Saint Francis says this: have patience with all things, but first of all, with yourself. Being patient is one of the hardest things for a lot of people in life, including myself. You see, becoming patient, you can't become patient overnight. No, it takes time, and it takes, you know what? Patience. So, Mr. Broder, how can I start achieving patience? How can I start growing in my patience? Good question. You got to first start with yourself. That's right. The core of patience is really being able to master patience with yourself, with your mistakes, with those things that you're trying to achieve. Man, that's hard. Being patient with yourself is sometimes harder than being patient with other people. But if you, yes you, can really be patient with those achievements that you're trying to reach, right? With those goals you're trying to seek, with those mistakes that you face, with those people that you are trying to reach or that you encounter every single day. By being patient with yourself, it will start to resonate throughout your life. And that is really that key of becoming patient, of really achieving patience in your life. Now, that's only the beginning in the sense of being patient with yourself. We got to still unravel the other layers. So let's take a look at our next quote right now. Our second quote today is by John Kabat-Zinn, and John says this: patience is a form of wisdom. It demonstrates that we understand and accept the fact that sometimes things must unfold in their own time. When it comes down to patience, it starts with you. You gotta first be patient with yourself, but then start applying it out into the real world, into the lives and the things that you have to deal with every single day. And that's when it can be hard, especially in a world that has instant gratification. I can buy something, pick it up in the store, or even get it delivered to me that day, right? I can text somebody and within seconds or minutes get a response. I mean, how dare you make me wait more than a minute? Man, that impatience sits in, right? So the key is, how can I start to apply patience? Because as much as I want to control things, sometimes things just unfold in their own time, right? As much as I want to make things happen right now, the expert in anything was once a beginner. They weren't an expert at the beginning. They weren't able to become an expert or a master overnight. They had to be patient with themselves. They had to be patient with the process, right? And that's why when you're scaling the mountain of life, you can't take shortcuts at the base, because when you get to the peak of life, you're not going to be ready for those jumps. And that's why be patient. Be in the moment. Allow things to unfold. Allow yourself to take in those successes. Take in those mistakes to allow yourself to really grow and allow patience to lead you through. Be patient with yourself, but also be patient with the process. Now, we got to jump into our final quote. We got to wrap things up so we can really take in patience and really become that best version of yourself. Our final quote today is by Joyce Meyer, and Joyce says this: "Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting." Patience is not all about waiting. What, Mr. Broder? I thought that's what patience was all about. No, it's all about what is the attitude that you have while you wait, right? You see, I could wait and I could be grumpy, I could be upset the whole time, but we call that being impatient. You see, patience is all about being in the moment, being patient with your growth, allowing things to unfold, right? And you see, how many times have we been waiting for something? Maybe it's that special vacation you've been waiting for. Maybe you finally achieve that success and that goal. And you get to those moments, you get to that vacation, and then you have a good time, but that happiness only lasts for a little bit, right? And once that happiness, once that time moves on, a lot of us, we go, well, what's next, right? And you see, that's the key. Being patient is all about, can I really take in those moments, right? Can I really allow myself to grow? Can I really learn through life and have a great attitude, even if life is a little bit of a roller coaster, which it's going to be, right? That's the power of being patient. So always remember, you make each day a special day by just you being you. There's no one in the whole world like you except you, and I like you just the way you truly are. It's good that you exist, but you got to go out there. You've got to be patient. You've got to be patient with yourself, and you've got to learn how you can wait with a happy attitude, so that way you can become that best version of yourself. So until next time, Broder out. Peace.